What is up, everybody? It is Joe from JLW Games, coming at you with another cool live stream slash video. And today we're back in Planet Coast. We're going to be doing something a little bit of fun this morning, and I can't wait. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a custom scenario in 1 hour. And we're going to be seeing what we can do within that hour. I already got an idea of what I want to do, and we're going to get right into it. And we're going to be doing something really fun. So let's do it. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading into the scenario editor. We're going to be doing a new scenario. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and let's do the tropical biome, because we're going to be creating a kind of beach area. And what this is going to be called is Reckler Beach. Just like that, Reckler Beach. And I already have a little bit of a storyline that goes into it, so it's going to be fun. Let's get in. So I'm going to set a timer on my phone for when I first start to place down an item or anything, an object, whatever. And then we're just going to go from there. And I think the tropical one makes the most sense because obviously we're going to be making a beach, so I think tropical is the best biome to have at this point. So I'm going to get a timer going on my phone, and it will give me the amount of time, the time that I'll be able to have. So we're going to be doing a full hour, and we're going to be doing everything we can to create a fun and hopefully really good scenario. So there's not going to be a whole lot in the scenario. There's not going to be a whole lot in this park. There's just going to be a little bit, and the rest is up to you, the creator, to see where the rest of the park goes. So I'm getting a little feel for my surroundings and going to try and figure out exactly what I want to do. So I'm going to set a couple rules here. Doing the scenario editor stuff in here, this stuff will not count as part of the time. Just the area of building. So when just building stuff is going to be our hour. So I'm going to have a full hour to build, because this itself will probably take a good 20 to 30 minutes, who knows. So I'm excluding the scenario editor options here. That will be implemented after we get the park built. So once we get the what we want built, then we're gonna go into that later. So I'm not starting yet. I'm just going to delete these areas, and I'll let you know exactly when I start. So I guess I have a different vision than what is currently right here. So I have not really worked in the... Oh gosh, it's very dark in here. I have not worked in this area much at all, so what I'm going to do is I'm just getting rid of all this stuff first before we start. I'm going to try and get the guests out of here so they don't glitch around into random places. And I am stuck. I can't see, it's dark. Oh gosh. There we go. Oh my. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of like fences here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna go do this and delete all those fences. And as beautiful as this is, we're gonna delete all of this as well. Okay, and now I'm just gonna throw in some terrain. Gonna get rid of this water, and we will start in just a second. There, now that never existed. As you can see, it never existed. Alright, it never existed. And now I'm just gonna set the park barrier real quick before we get in as well, because I want this to be set before we start building at the same time. So we can make this a little bit bigger because, well, Park boundary, I guess it doesn't really matter because we can build outside without it telling us what to do. We'll set that. I guess we can set that later. As long as we can build outside the park boundary, I suppose. So what we have is a nice little plot of land here, and we're going to get started immediately as soon as we get in. So it looks like we can go all the way out here where you can see the different shades of green. That's kind of your barrier point. So I think what I'm going to start off with is some terraforming, and we're going to go from there. Yeah, so let's see. We are going to get started, and as soon as I click the terrain tool, I'm going to start the timer. Maybe I should install some sort of timer on the screen sometime, and that way you can actually see how much time we have left. But I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to go from there. So what we need to do first is create a body of water. So without further ado, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. All right, now we got to really get started here and get going. So I'm going to push this down where I want it. We're going to hit flatten to surface, and we are just going to create a body of water. This is how this is going to get started. So we're going to create this epic body of water. I'm just going to go intensity all the way up and make sure that our size is all the way up, which it is. Because most of this map is going to be water, so that's kind of the idea, is that it's going to be filled with water, and you're just going to have this beach to work on. And then we'll create all the different doodads and stuff, the objectives, and everything that we need to create later on. So I want this to be pretty big, because again, most of it is going to be water. I got some inspiration from another scenario that I have recently discovered, and they did a fantastic job on it. So it was pretty cool. But I just kind of had my own vision. You know, it was a pretty neat. I liked the idea that they had. It was a beach, but I kind of had like a different vision. Like, hey, that's pretty cool, but wouldn't it be better if I did it this way? That's kind of like the idea came, and then I'm like, hey, what if I do an hour challenge? Because I'm sure I could create it pretty quickly. Because there's not much to it. Most of the world is water, essentially. So we're gonna create like this this big body of water here. I want it to make it look like it's leading somewhere as well. Because there actually will not be a lot of rides or buildings at the beginning. You know, it's mostly the terrain editor that we're going to be messing with today. We have 58 minutes remaining. So I want to create a nice little beachfront here. So it's just going to be a beach. Right up here. I'm trying to debate how much space I need over here, and I think that's pretty good. We're gonna build like these little river pieces as if this water goes somewhere too. There's gonna be a little bit of a storyline that goes with the park as well, and we'll type that up once we get to that. But so we're gonna build this water out. It's gonna head in this direction. It's like this little canal. Okay, so that's as far as we can go with that. So I'm gonna actually undo that, and we're gonna make it go a little bit this way. And it's gonna go into this little section here. It's gonna go under this little cave section. And that's kind of where we're gonna lead it. Since there's actually no water that we can connect it to, it's gonna go into this little cave canal thing over here. Which will be very, very nice, because that way it looks like it does lead somewhere, but... Alright, so this is all going to be, again, just some body of water. And we're going to just get a lot of water going here. We just want a lot of water. And a lot of terrain editing that's going to go into this. Just a lot of terrain editing. But it's going to be complete. We're going to start with, you know, a basic coaster is going to be in the world is what we're, kind of the idea that we're going to be doing. And then we're going to just be going off of that. Alright, so now we're going to kind of do a similar thing on this side. And we're going to make it look like you can travel through the water to get to this area. That's going to be essentially the idea here. That you're going to be able to travel through these caves, kind of, and get onto the beach over here through these like little caves. And there's this body of water that's going to be sitting here, and we're going to do, let's go ahead and do some rough water. Kind of want this as high as possible, and then we're just going to kind of sculpt around this water. That way I have a little bit of a better idea. And I want this to be a little bit more smooth to the water here on the side of this hill and everything. Kind of like a little mountain behind it. Kind of neat. So we'll have a little bit of a cliff going right there. Gonna have to make this just a little bit taller. We're gonna have to, let's just shrink down the size a little bit. That will be a little bit better as we sculpt this around here. And we got just a little canal that the water leads into. Yeah, and that's looking good over there. Now we're gonna have to do or work on this one a little bit. So I need that to be a little bit more roomy. Right here. To do that, we'll just create a bit more of terrain here. So, this is kind of like on the borderline over here, so we got to be a little bit careful. So we don't still want it to look a little natural. And something I do want to get into is actually playing people's scenarios eventually as well. It's kind of something I do want to get into. Just kind of see the creativity that people have come up with and what they create. Alright, we're going to use the smooth tool just a little bit. Smooth some of these rough spots out just a little bit. But not a complete smooth. I'm gonna make a couple of cliffs here, but I'm gonna keep this Roughly close to the water here. Yeah. Oh man, this music. Alright, so that's going to look kind of what we're going for. We're gonna smooth this into kind of like a beach front, so kind of smooths into the water as opposed to just being rock and everything. So it goes like down into the water. And then we're gonna have to get some nice sand going on in here as well. Alright, we're gonna head into this, do the smooth tool a little bit. I want to make this just a little bit more straight. Alright, now we're going to get into the painting. Now we got some sand here to get put in. 'Cause it's got to have some nice sand. And this is essentially where you're going to be building, is on the sand here. See, we're going to have to figure out some areas for some guest spawners, and stuff like that. So what we're going to do, we got to do a little bit of blending here. Do some nice little blending. So the transition from sand to grass looks a little bit better. So we're going to take the intensity down a little bit and just kind of try and blend this a little bit. So we're gonna have like a nice sandy, nice transition here from grass to sand. All right, we're about 12 minutes in. I think so far we're on a pretty decent pace. Okay, so there's gonna be a roller coaster over here, and I kind of want to do, what kind of coaster do we want to build on the beach? Let's build, my heart says wooden coaster, but I don't know. I think it's something else, maybe. We should do wooden coaster. It makes the most sense. I like wooden coasters. Okay, so we're gonna have it about right here. Alright, and we're just gonna have a kind of like just a generic wooden coaster design here, nothing too fancy. Gonna go straight into the lift hill. Be about 91 feet. And this, of course, is going to be like the main attraction. Is the wooden coaster. And we're just going to get it. We're just getting in here and we're going to build just a basic design. Go through here and smooth it. So we're just gonna create some airtime hills and fun stuff like that, just along the beach. I want to leave room at the end, so I don't want to put too much don't want to do too much coaster here. Alright, we're gonna do a quick turnaround here, straight out of the about 46 degrees. That way it has like a fast turnaround, just kind of like a intense turnaround that goes pretty fast. We'll start going upwards here. Actually, let's go upwards a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and have this testing so we can get an idea of it. Get an idea of the ride while it's coming around. There we go. We're going to change the friction a little bit. Actually, let's have it go through here. Do that. Let's do a double up. Because double ups are cool, yo. So what's better than the beach? A roller coaster on the beach. Uh-oh, we're freezing up. Don't do this to me. Ah. Wasting precious time with you freezing. We're gonna go up here just a little bit. I want it to have a pretty decent layout, just not Oh, come on, drag it. It's not gonna be a ridiculous coaster in any means. It's just gonna be a, you know, a nice woody. Smooth out these transitions a little bit, of course. Alright, smooth that out. Okay, we're 19 minutes in, so I need to really get moving. Let's kind of have a little bit of a double down element here. Oh, I guess I wasn't going too straight there. Alright, we're gonna start wrapping it up here just a little bit because we gotta get more stuff built. Oops. Oh, come on. Shorten that up. So now we're gonna twist around this way a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and build the exit here. We're gonna have a block section and a turn. With a brake run. Friction brakes, and we will make it ever so slanted. Turn off angle snap, of course. Alright. We are going to go about this by doing this. Go 0%. And let's use a little bit of terrain here. Have some inspiration. So it's gonna go on this little hill as it finishes off the ride. And we're gonna change the friction multiplier just a little bit, of course. That way it goes a little bit faster. Alright, that'll work. Alright, let's just do a couple of smoothing techniques here. It's looking good to me. You know, I still want to have a smooth ride, so... Yeah, I like the feel of this. Small, short, simple, straightforward. Okay, so I'm gonna go into operation. Is it operations? Yes, friction multiplier. We're gonna turn that down just a little bit. See how well that flows through. Let's get in a little bit of nature because we're almost to the halfway point already. Time just flies, man. Alright, so we're gonna use a couple of... Are these adventure packs? Because I don't want to use that. We're just gonna use main game. That way it's a little... If someone doesn't have the adventure pack, I don't want to force that upon them to have the adventure pack to play this scenario, so... Throw some... We're gonna have some palm trees out here. We're just gonna create a beautiful kind of beachfront here with some palm trees and whatnot. I want to use the new tree so bad, though. Really bad. So if we go to adventure, there's just so many options. There's just some really good new palm trees in here. We'll implement the adventure pack. Just because I love the adventure pack and there's just so many good things in here. You just have to. You just kind of have to. You know? Alright, so we have some of those. We're going to continue a little bit with some trees. Some palms. And the regular palm trees here. So we're going to do some decorations here. As we do that, we're gonna build a path, a quick path here that is gonna serve as a width is what I wanted. Do it here. Make sure this is as straight as possible. Use the angle snap. This is gonna be like the road going by. Alright. Just gonna head down on to the end here. We're gonna create a two-way road here. I think that'll look the best. Just like climbing past the beach area. It's gonna be a nice long road. We'll use that to get started. Kind of start it off. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to create a little dock area over here. Pretty much. We'll use a path. I'm gonna use one of these. Alright, so it's flat land right here. want to keep it kind of like so. Select that grid and we'll be in pretty good shape. Just keep the grid selected. Alright, we're gonna have to do a custom piece right there. There we go. Actually, that works. That's alright. I want to put a boat here. Where's the steamboat? That's what we want to look for, whatever it's called. Boat. Steamboat. Yeah, that's what it is. See, I was right. Not that one. Maybe it's ship. I don't know. I can't remember. See if we can find it. This is wasting lots of time. Oh, so we gotta hurry. We're halfway through and we gotta build every. I think I saw it. Where was it? I saw it. No, that's the steamboat. I want the big paddle boat thing. But I don't remember what it's called. Alright, let's try some filters. We're gonna just do some... Let's just do Planet Coaster themed. Maybe. Wait, let's just go to props. That will narrow it down. Animatronics, centerpieces, lights. Fences. I can never find what I'm looking for. Maybe I should just be more patient and just skim through, look through here. Maybe it's not Planet Coaster. Maybe it's Western or Fairy Tale. No, not Western. Maybe Fairy Tale. Maybe. No. Not Fairy Tale. Pirate? I mean, pirate makes sense too, right? No. I can't find it! Dagnabbit. Huh. Why can't I find it? I'm just gonna keep zooming. Keep zooming. We're gonna find it. I know we are, and I'm probably gonna zoom past it without realizing it too, I bet. I bet that's what's gonna happen. Because I gotta make sure it fits in this spot too. Before I get too far. But right now I'm not doing so good at this. Is it under, would it be under building? It might be under building. That'd make me mad. It'd be... Heck, I don't know. I'm just gonna type boat or ship. Boat. That's... Ship. Nope. It's got to be under scenery. Isn't it? Does anybody know? Because I'm making a fool out of myself right now. I found it. It's paddle boat. Paddle steamer. Okay. My goodness, that was a lot harder than it should have been. Okay, so it would naturally be about right here. In all reality. In the water. So, we are going to adjust the paths to where it goes down to there. Because we want to put I want to put a guest spawner in here. I saw this idea, and I'm kind of stealing it, in a way. So, we're going to use it. But we got to go to spawn points. I don't know why that zooms me out so much. Okay, so we're going to add a spawn point. Right here. I might add multiple spawn points. We'll see. See if I can have it go both directions, but I might not be able to. So I'm just gonna... My goodness, why do you zoom me out every time I place one down? That's not cool. Can I put them like both back to back without it? No. Okay. I feel ya. It's okay. So we're gonna make you go down just a little bit. You're still above the water, so you're good. We're gonna do the same thing here with this one. And then we're gonna place you there. Get rid of that width. I want to, like, work my way up to it. My goodness. No, you're gonna be... Doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Well, why would it, right? Alright, so we're gonna have that connected to that. Okay, so we're gonna do everything but path supports. Hey. We're just gonna use the end game railings. Because we have no choice. We don't have time to make custom stuff. The only thing I kind of want to do is create custom supports. Like a dock support. I will at least do that. Just right underneath. If I go grid size small. Alright, so we're going to take the building, Move it to where it's just right there. And we are going to create this nice and smoothly. Now we're going to take the building, we're going to copy it to the other side. Try and maybe if it'll let me select it. Oh, there it is. We're going to change the grid height. I guess I should have done this first before I copied it. That way I don't have to do it twice. Of course I would do that. Alright, so new thing, we're gonna delete you, and we're going to copy you. And just like that, we have a dock with some spawn points. Let's take some trees. A couple of trees now. We're gonna keep it going with some palms. Okay, so what we're gonna have now is I'm actually gonna delete these because they're in the way. So we're gonna have a beautiful pathway here that's gonna select the grid. Be going right by the roller coaster. Haha. Now we're gonna place an entrance. And exit. I'm gonna start building on this grid now. So first things first, we're gonna go into roof. And I'm going to place this here, this here. And now we are going to it's gonna be tricky because we're running low on time. I haven't gotten quite near what I've wanted to do so far. That is for sure. Curses of being a slow builder. And I was thinking at the beginning too, maybe I should make this a 2-hour thing. So I'm like, I might not make it in time. Alright, so we're gonna get this going. And now we got to create this. just copy it to the other side. Cue line, please. Cue the line. Okay, so I'm going to try and get this grid selected. There we go. Q line mania. Alright, we'll create a little bit of a queue line here. There we go. So got the entrance and exit right there, right back to back with each other. Oh man, we have literally 15 minutes left. I may have gone a little too far. A little too far here, maybe. May have gone too far. I think I have. In fact, I know I have. I know what I do. I'm so bad. Because I wanted to build, like, you know, some more stuff. And I haven't gotten, like, anything done yet. I can't believe we're already this far in. Like, it's just incredible to me. Just kind of a little shocked that it took a little longer than I thought it would. But that's what I get, I guess. I might give myself an extra 30 minutes. I know it's against the rules, but... So scenarios take a little bit longer than I thought they would. Especially this one. At least this one. Or just create a little bit of a chief beef here. Let's get a different sign for that. Just a normal sign. Chief beef. Yo, it's chief beef in the house. Alright, so we're gonna get some roof trims. I could spend so long on just one building. But we're going to have to do something different here. I gotta finish this at least. Let's give you a roof. Let's see, do we have a... Alright. Alright, I can work with that. Maybe. Now we're gonna create little peepholes here. That's what I'll call them. We're gonna go to arches and go, hey, you're ready, you're good. Oh gosh, we're running out of time. Who thought I'd be... Who would ever think I wouldn't be fast enough to finish this? Right now we're just kind of speeding. So what we have to do is speed through it together. So I'm creating more of a generic station than I wanted to. You know, because usually I would have my little skeleton idea. Or I'd create a skeleton piece. But that's not going to be happening here. Which it's not looking... It doesn't look bad. Just... something different. We're gonna do these to both sides. Just kind of like a nice trim piece. And that's got something at least. Let me get some more trees in here. This is taking longer than I thought it would. I underestimated my skill, or overestimated my ability to do this. That's what it was. But hey, look at this. It's looking mighty fine. I gotta create some sort of entrance, though, that's not there. Actually, so... see, I'm just gonna get a park entrance gate. I'm gonna put a couple of those down. And this will connect with this. Alright, when we can edit this building. And since it's not like a fully fledged park, it's just gonna be kind of this cover. Man, for being so simple, it's not too bad. For being what it is. Okay, so we have a roller coaster. Kind of want to throw in another shop here. So we're gonna throw in a gulpy. Gulpy soda. I'm just gonna add a little bit more depth to this though. Oh yes. This music. We're just gonna have like these stalls here. And now we need a Gulpy sign. Gotta love Gulpy. There we go. Okay. See if we can get some small palms. Alright, this is looking good. But I'm not done. I need a bathroom too. We'll use a restroom. How about this music though? Beautiful. Oh, hello. Hello, music. We're running out of time, for sure. But the biggest idea is to not panic here. I don't know what this music is though. see, find an archway. Oh gosh. Gonna be tricky. There we go. That's alright. Okay, I might make just a slight rule here, so I can finish this up properly. Maybe. Because we have officially ran out of time on the hour in 10 seconds. But there's obviously a big gap here that I'm missing. That's not complete. Because essentially, I'm not done yet. And we've ran into the hour mark. And as you can see, it's still a lot of emptiness left in this. So I'm going to say no more rides. And everything, but we're going to add just some essential stuff here. Like park benches and stuff. So we're just gonna do some path scenery. And I'm gonna give myself the ability to at least finish. So, in other words, you know, it probably takes a little more than an hour. I should have probably made it a 2-hour challenge. It's what I should have done. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do is make these paths disappear. By creating some tunnels. Let's turn the intensity up. Turn that intensity up. We're gonna make this arch as if it's underground there. Gotta make it somewhat believable. So what we're doing, we're essentially, I've got the main section done. I'm just, I'm cheating just a little bit on time-wise. Just a little bit to finish the environment. But essentially we're just gonna have like the one coaster and everything. I don't know. I'm thinking about giving myself maybe an extra hour and then changing it to a 2-hour challenge. What do you guys think? I think I should. There's no way. No way! I'm gonna be able to do this in a full hour. In just 1 hour. There's just not enough time. And it drives off into the distance. The distant land of the forgotten area. Alright, so let's add... Okay, so what we're gonna do now... I'm gonna go ahead and make this the 2-hour challenge. And I'll update the thumbnail later. So I'm gonna give myself an extra hour. It's okay, I'm experimenting. You need more than 1 hour to do a scenario. At least this kind of scenario. Okay, that's lesson learned. Oops. Alright, so I'm gonna go building. Grid size, go down. Because we simply just need this to be where we need it. Alright, now I'm going to head into scenery, and we're going to create... Let's see, I want a bigger palm tree. These new palm trees are amazing, by the way. Absolutely love them. Followed by the regular in-game ones here. And I want to place these in here. Alright, I'm going to pause real quick. I have, my mother has come. I will be right back. Alright, I apologize. I am back. I had to, my mother had dropped some stuff off, so I had to grab that stuff for her. So, I stopped the time while I was away, because it doesn't count. Let's see. We are going to build this quickly. As we go all the way down to the end of the road with our decorative palm trees. This is obviously not straight. Which is, you know, great. Why aren't you straightened? Here, I guess we should just do it this way. Don't even have angle snap on. Come on. Work with me a little bit, game. Work with me a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty close right there. There we go. That will do it. That will work. And that's just gonna be like the road coming by. I kind of want to do all sides and just be like this tropical palm tree road of ridiculous palm trees everywhere. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Okay, so we gotta have a pathway connecting this. Kind of like so. I swore I would never make it. I would never do this. Look at this parking lot, so big. I think I can connect this in here perfectly. Yeah. Look at that beautiful parking lot. I was never planning on doing something like that, but I just wanted to see how it looked. I'm like, actually gonna use that actually. You gotta love blueprints. Okay, so I want to build I do want to build a parking lot, but kind of in a different way. If that makes any sense at all. Just got all these palm trees that we have to place. But I'm thinking about getting a parking lot in there. And we can go from there. See if I just put a parking lot right here, a little bit of one. Then you get all this building space right here on the other side of the little boardwalk. Little boardwalk thing, if that's what we're calling it. Kind of a cool idea to have is also build like maybe a hotel right here, and something I did see, they built a hotel and they put the guest spawner in it as well, so they'd be coming from the boat and the hotel, which is really neat. So I think I want to do something kind of like that. I like the idea for sure. So let's build the basic shape of this. It's not gonna be ginormous or too big. A pretty decently sized hotel with, you know, multiple levels. So to start things off, we're gonna create a second level that will go right here. And the next level is actually going to cut off here. But we're not making like any interiors or anything like that, so. But you can probably see the kind of shape I'm going for here. A little bit of this kind of shape. It's got that shaping that you're just gonna be like, oh yeah. I might just add... Let's put some roofs on here. Gotta change the grid height, of course, so it doesn't want to work the way I want it to. Okay. Music is just so chill, you know? As we build this marvelous hotel. Hopefully it's marvelous. I don't have much experience building a hotel, but I'm excited because it will turn out nice. Hopefully. Oh, I should have done the other side like that too. Didn't think about that. That's okay. We got this. Alright, that is definitely tall enough for me. I'm gonna put this border on first. This flat roof first, followed by one of these. And we're just gonna build this all the way around. I kind of want to put a small parking lot behind this hotel as well. And now we got to decorate it with windows and stuff, of course. Alright, I'm going to search, we're going to put in some awnings over these. We're just getting all the lovely details of these windows, and we're just gonna copy it all around. And you're gonna believe there's like rooms in here. That's what you're gonna believe. Okay, now let's see, we gotta go find some decoration-ish kind of stuff. And then why not add like a balcony? This is gonna be the perfect little cozy hotel that you've never stayed in. That's what it's gonna be. Alright, where are we at on time? 16 minutes. Ah, yes. guess I gotta... Where am I trying to go to? I'm trying to get... I need to find this. This is what I want. Would Time City be able to top Koali Beach? Maybe. It's possible. I don't know. I really don't know, actually. Alright, so since I got this, I can actually post this across like this, like so. As we place each room's it's only 1:30. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select all these, and we're just going to place them where we need them. There we go. Let's do some Control D. And we want to make sure these are on every level that we need them to be on. I don't know how spaced they need to be though. I guess that works there. Okay, so now so many pieces to place. Those are just going to be all of our rooms. It's actually pretty big when you think about it. That's a lot of rooms. And this is like the biggest structure we're making right now, so we're building a top piece on this now. Alright, that's nice and centered. What time is it in Missouri? It's currently 1:33 at the moment. Alright, we're gonna piece this together. All together. One more side. Welcome to the Reckler Beach Hotel. There are gonna be some like extra tall, high rooms. I'm gonna put a door here, because I can. Look at that hotel right there. Look at that hotel. Alright, now the idea is we're gonna put a guest spawn point in there as well. So let's go to misc signs. Let's go Reckler Beach. Hotel. Have some different awnings on this one. Maybe tricky. Alright, so let's create an archway. And here. And we need a guest spawn point. So I'm gonna head into here. Object is park. I'm gonna go into here, add spawn point. This is where it's gonna happen. Alright, I need you to be a little straight there. Essentially, there's another guest spawn point for the park. Now, we could do it that way. So we're gonna see if we can connect these here. And then we're just gonna place some beautiful scenery here. Reckler Beach Hotel is coming around nicely. And some nice smaller kind of palm trees here. I like that. Alright. We're gonna continue to work here. So that's gonna be nicely done. Why don't we place at least one flat ride? That way we have something or something else here. Nice little ferry wheel. Yeah, path. Now for, of course, some scenery. What else would we put here? It's got to be beautiful, though. It's gotta really make you go, ooh, that's pretty, you know? Loving these new trees that they have provided us with. It's looking good. They look great. Alright, that way there's at least more than one thing to do here. Just leaves some extra potential in this area where there's nothing. And you got this beautiful roller coaster on the beach. I know. Let's just make it so much more. That's what we're missing. We need a couple of rocks. We need some tropical rocks. Kind of laying around in the spots. I really felt like something was missing, and I think that's it. That looks pretty. Alright, another thing we do need to add is a staff building. Something we don't currently have, so we'll just add it. Add one over here somewhere. Delete that. That way we're in a good shape here. Staff management. That way they have somewhere to go. And we'll just add that. And roof-wise, kind of want to just do a flat roof for this. Add a one H piece up here. Now let's add a quick sign for this. It's gonna say staff only. Or employees only. Let's give them a little window to look out. Couple more trees here and there. That's starting to shape up a little bit. Alright, I don't want any of that. And all this is going to be is a parking lot. Alright, let's get you lined up where you need to be. Alright. Yeah, music.
Black and yellow.
my gosh, what is this music? Yeah, you're catching me by surprise.
Chase him down the street, dirty clothes and clumsy feet to the driveway. Mama know he's out too late, doing things he shouldn't do. Clever boy got time to waste, but nobody got time for school.
No time for school.
Up and smoke cigars, knowing he'd be sick for days.
Alright, so
Clever boy got time to waste. Clever boy got time to waste, and while his future just slips away, baggy jeans and snapback streams away.
I have no idea what the song is.
Forget that wish he made years ago and high oh, that he become something.
And there's also like a parking garage here too. Look at that. It's a blueprint that I added.
He was ready to ignite every time he had a fight.
You like put it right there and it would just be like perfect.
Pretty girls was not his thing. They would always make a scene in the school hall.
It's a beautiful parking garage. Beautiful.
Clever boy got time to waste, but nobody got time for school. Drinking up and smoke cigars, knowing he'd be sick for days.
Let's see.
Clever boy got time to waste.
Clever boy got time to waste. Don't let your future slip away.
He'd never forget that wish he made years ago and high of hope that he'd become something.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Just grow up and be something.
What is this song? I have no idea what this music is, but I think what I did on Epidemic Sound, I just set it on relaxing music. Did that make you feel relaxed? I always hope for more instrumental music. That's what I always hope for. Some of the stuff gets weird. Can you now? I don't know. Are you? Alright. So I got this. I close up this parking lot a little bit. Size. Grid size down. So we cheat to the end here. There we go. This is just like special parking, and then there's the parking garage. Ho ho. And then it's up to you to actually build the rest of it. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be up to you. Alright, so a couple more elements here. So we get more, let's go ahead and we're going to place a couple more rocks. I don't want to place that big rock. Alright, so more trees. We're just gonna have some normal trees out here. We have a couple of palm trees here and there as well. And we are just going to place some trees up here. I don't want to place so many that it's going to lag the game out, so. But enough to give it a little more of an environment. Just a little bit of an environment, and then we're gonna set the boundary sizes and then all the objectives and stuff. So overall, we're pretty much done with what we got here. And then it's up to you to finish it up. I want to do maybe like an expanded version of this to where it's a little bit more, if that makes sense. Couple of some nice trees everywhere. And we can say hello to this park. That you get to decide what happens to it next. That's what's gonna happen here. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I like that. It's a neat idea. Got a couple of rides, a roller coaster and a flat ride, which is a just a Ferris wheel. And this is Reckler Beach. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the scenario editor options, and we're going to get to the objective set here to start it off. So for the first one, we're just going to have, let's see, what should we do? Let's build rides, because there's not a whole lot. Let's build 5 rides. So we're gonna build 5 rides. It won't let me confirm though. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's do build 5 rides and let's see, there's park profits. Which I'm gonna, let's not do that. Let's do guest count. Let's get 600 guests in here. So build 5 rides, attract 600 guests. Again, this is the easy one, so. And let's do train staff. Let's start off with 3. And we'll just do skilled. Confirm. Alright, so that's a nice little easy. Alright, so now we're gonna build a coaster. This will be our medium difficulty. Build a coaster with a minimum excitement rating of 6. And also attract more guests to the park too. Guest count. Let's go ahead and get it to 1,000. And we'll also do continue the train staff as well. We'll just go up to 5 to expert. Alright, that will be medium, and now we're going to do the hard difficulty, which will be let's see, we're gonna build coaster and rides, so that will be, let's do park profits. Let's do $10,000. I want to test these too to see how hard they are, and see if it works. We'll have some loans starting off too, so I'll have pay off all loans. And let's make the guest count 1,300. And also train staff, let's do 7. Master. That's a good starting point, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so park. Let's do the dimension spawn points and everything here. Let's see what we can do here. So the building area, let's make this go down. So we're gonna place where we can build. That's width, length. This is the one I want to go downwards with. I will allow them to build in the water if they would like to. Just gonna move this over a little bit. So it's gonna be a relatively small map. It's gonna be a little difficult for you. That's what it's gonna be, a little difficult for you. Alright, so that's the only building space that you get. And then height-wise, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll just put it about right there. Guess spawn points. Alright, so we have 2 spawn points from the hotel and the boat. So that will work in that regard. Alright, that's beautifully done. Alright, so opening time and closing time I think are good. So there we go, start time. Park-wide breakdown rate. We'll keep that at 1. Terrain editing. I want this to be as high as it will let me go. $20. So, park capacity. Allow player to edit the park capacity. We'll just do 2,500. Keep current guests at start. No, I want it completely empty. Remove all color vomit. Yeah, sure. Track restriction. Allow the player to disable track restrictions. It's fine. They can do whatever they want. Alright, finances. Starting money. Let's have them start with... let's go 15,000. Refund multiplier. I want to make it a little challenging. We'll put that down to 75%. Alright, and let's see. Initially active loans and stuff like that. So initially active loan is going to be this one. So these 2 are going to be initially active. And then available during play is going to be this $1,000 one. That way there's a loan there that you can use if you need it, but you're going to already have 2 loans that you're going to have to pay off because you got a $15,000 loan just to build on this park, and now you have to pay it off, and that's part of the parts that you got to do, so it's going to be interesting. Alright, so research. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see what's already in here. Select all. That's selection here. So we're going to add what we want here. So filters wise, let's start with facilities. So I'll probably make pretty much all these available to use. So these are all our facilities. We'll make Chief Beef available, of course. Make Cosmic Cow. This is the stuff we want available right off the bat. Information Kiosk is fine. First aid's fine. Looney Balloons. Okay. So I want to make certain things researchable here. So we're going to start off with Mixolente being first. So Mixolente first. Tiki Chicky Missy Good. Your Fritz. This selected up, and we're going to nest these. That way, you have to do those in those order. Pipshot and Street Fox Coffee will also be going in here. Maybe nesting those. And we'll make these available out already. So, you want some particular food shops, you're not going to get them so easily. Okay, so coasters. We'll make certain ones available. Let's see, what do we want to make available at the beginning? We will make the wooden coaster available, of course, right at the beginning. The monster, anyways. We'll make the Viper 1 available. Hop the Gaps. The Dragon Junior Coaster. Manic Mouse. Kind of these small coaster models will be available. When he turns. Let's add those over here. And now researchable. I want the Gnarler. Malice Unchained and Iron Fury. Torque. And definitely the Gerstlauer and Dive Coaster. So, in a way, I'm not going to be making everything available. So we can research that. Let's go ahead and place you up one. I'm gonna nest these. And nest these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's actually fine. Just have them all nested. So that's the only coasters we're going to have available for this particular scenario. Building-wise, I'll just make buildings will all be available. Flat rides. So available at the beginning. We'll have Aeronauts, Victory, Whirly Rig, Carousel, Kickflip, Big Wheel. Those will be available at the beginning. Aeroplane, Helion Ring, Bump and Derby. Those will be available, and then these are going to be researchable. Again, I'm not making everything available, so Samurai Storm. Alright, we're going to add all these here. So all the thrill rides here that we have. Nest all the thrill rides together. And we are gonna put this in the order that I want them. I want the Screaminator further down. Just a little bit. Then we're gonna take these bottom ones and nest those together. And that's already in the order I want them, so. Scenery. And go ahead and add all that in available. Tracked rides. We can make all these available. Alright, and I think that is it that I want properly. So there we go. There you have it. And by the way, our time's been up, but again, this doesn't count as the time. This is setting our scenario up the way we want it. Allow marketing campaigns. We can do up to 3. All those are fine. Staff-wise, staff features on. General settings default. Park rating. Staff energy decline. So as for your staff, we'll leave them on default. And this is going to be more of a family park, so you're going to be seeing more families probably coming more than anyone. Just a little bit. Then I'm just going to keep everything on medium. Chance guess will spawn with a chance. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Crime. And this isn't much about crime, so we'll just keep all those defaults kind of the way they are. Alright, now as for staff-wise, we're going to add some staff. So let's add some staff. Where is some staff here? So we're gonna add one janitor, one ride mechanic, and a couple more vendors. Just 2 more. Then we're also gonna have, should we have an entertainer? Should we have the new entertainer in there? Let's put her in there. Alright, let's take a look at our staff. Let's make their pay just a little bit higher, so they're not, like, miserable. Alright, we got our staff. Pretty happy. Everything is almost open. Let's name this the Reckler Cyclone. And that's pretty good right there. And again, this isn't full effort too, by the way. This is seeing how fast I can just put something together, essentially. So why don't we hop a ride? Hop on the ride, see how it is. Test it out a little bit. A little bit of a double up. Not bad, it's pretty smooth too. Quite impressed with it. That's a nice little wood coaster. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and throw 2 trains on there. And that is the Reckler Cyclone. So there we are. Now what we're gonna do now is I'm actually gonna go ahead and save because I actually have not saved this yet. Save scenario. Resume. Alright, so now we need to create like a description and stuff like that. Where do I do that at? I don't know where you do that at. I can't remember. Park management. Overview. So I have the current. I might have to tweak a little bit with the with everything, but all right. So we're gonna go over this. Make sure unlimited money isn't checked off. Yeah, let's uncheck that. I forgot to uncheck that. Because we definitely don't want that there. Okay, I think I got everything that I envisioned for those. I need to type like a description and stuff. I forgot how to do that. Is it here? A player created scenario. Ah. Okay, so here we are. Jonathan Reckler. Successful businessman has recently purchased beautiful beach. He has selected you to run and manage it. He wants you to grow it into a spectacular, fun little park. He is counting on you. Oh. I guess that's all I can write. You only have so many. Objectives preview. I thought there was like a where you can. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna save. Save park. Reckler Beach. We're gonna save scenario and play. Maybe test it out just a little bit. Make sure everything is proper, and then we'll move on. And then it'll be complete. I love how it has to reload the entire world. That's kind of funny. He has selected you to run and manage it. He wants you to grow it into a spectacular, fun little park. That's a great, like, starting point too. It looks cool. So what you have to do is open the park. Open some rides. Why are you starting with? You're starting with 30,000. Okay, I get it now. I'm gonna have to adjust that. So our objectives as follows: we have to build 5 rides, which it's counting the Ferris wheel already. Attract 600 guests, train 3 staff to skilled, build a coaster at least 6.0 excitement, 1,000 guests attracted. I don't know actually what this one's not 6.0, so this one is actually invalid. Does not count. Reach a monthly profit of $10,000. That one I actually might be pretty tough to do, actually. I might have to tone that one down. I don't know. Pay off all loans, 1,300 guests. Train 7 staff to master. A lot of stuff to do. So the guests are coming out of the boat. They're also coming out of the hotel because they're ready to have fun. And I don't know initially how many guests it's going to attract right off the bat either. So, and then the ticket prices, we're currently at free ticket prices, and you're paying for the rides. So I need to actually change this a little bit. So cool, it looks like they're getting off the boat. And it looks like they're coming out of the hotel. That's quite neat. But essentially, you have all this land to work with, and you have to change or do something with that land, and essentially build a roller coaster. As you can see, there's only a handful of roller coasters available right at the beginning too. So that's fun, but we're not gonna actually play through it because this live stream's already gone too long. I just essentially to build one. I'm gonna adjust it probably a little bit off screen and then probably upload it to the Steam Workshop here soon. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream of what I could do within the time. I changed it from an hour to 2 hours in the middle of the stream, but it was quite interesting and fun, and I hope to maybe someday do a fully fledged scenario that you know, is just fully playable and just really kind of detailed too, you know. So but anyways, thank you guys so much. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this, and this was really fun to do. And hopefully I'm gonna adjust it a little bit, you know, because there's a lot of guests coming in, and I might have to adjust how many guests come in. So but anyways, thank you guys, and make sure you have a great day, and you're cooler tomorrow. Thanks so much, and goodbye.